I don't want to be a lawyer. Lawyers lie, says a young man on Facebook. When I came across this video, I was very saddened. I was saddened primarily because of the caliber of the young man that we're talking about. Very young, very smart, articulate for his age, and is somebody that held a lot of potential. But somehow the young lad is convinced that he cannot in good conscience join the legal fraternity because he holds the view that lawyers lie. And the reason I am addressing this issue is because it's a narrative that seemingly held across our country. Many people believe that lawyers are liars. Whether this is a fact or a perception is something that I want to deal with today. I've joined the legal fraternity even as in my days as a young student at the University of the Free State. And in my personal view, I've never come across a lawyer that lies. However, I've always come across lawyers that try their utmost best to tell their client's version in the best way possible. And unfortunately, we are not responsible for the version that our clients bring to the table. And the version we get is the version that we bring to the attention of the court. Remember, lawyers are not there when criminal offenses are being committed. They are not there when litigation matters start. So they can only rely meaningfully on the version that their clients are bringing forward. Having said that, it doesn't mean there are not a few rotten potatoes that lie, that steal or that are crooks, but there are means and ways to deal with those few elements. And I say so because they are not in any way a representation of the entire legal fraternity, right? So if the version of the client is so distasteful, is so unbelievable, and it is a version that the lawyer is instructed to address, then that is the version that we will address. Lawyers will always be very quick to say, my client's instruction is 1, 2, 3. It is the version of my client that. But never will you hear a lawyer saying that I say the following happened, or that happened in this way, in that way. It is not our responsibility to tell the truth or to go and determine whether the version that our client brings is the truth or not. Our responsibility is simply to tell the version of our client. So, we must stop, in my view, to push this narrative that lawyers are liars. It is a narrative, one, that is unfounded. It is a narrative that tries to undermine the legal profession as a whole. But lastly, it seems it's a version that is stealing away from the aspirations and hopes of many young people in our country. I implore you to, in future, if you come across an incident where a lawyer is really lying or is not representing you as a client in the best possible fashion, then you are allowed to go and report that person to the Legal Practice Council. But importantly, don't you as a client come to the lawyer and request him to assist you to manipulate the system, to lie, and to create stories in court. That is equally an indictment, not just on the attorney or advocate that accepts such, but on you as a member of the public. And I think if we all are sensible, if we are all rational, and if we are all decent human beings, we would not even as people request such. However, the truth of the legal profession is that the stakes are high. And because the stakes are high, people are willing to do anything and everything in order to either to win or to get out of jail, right? So as a result of those are the realities that are out there. But do not then blame a lawyer when you come with the wrong version, when you bring a version that you know is not true, and then the lawyer simply puts that version to the court. It is an indictment not on the lawyer, but on you as a member of the public. Lastly, we must never at any stage steal from the dreams of young people because we have unfounded, unsubstantiated views. It is dangerous and it should not be tolerated. I thank you.